home service industry tier list. Plumbing is high barrier to entry, meaning depending on your state, it takes a long time to get a license. There is a lot of plumbers out there, so I'm not gonna give it an S because it is very competitive, but I'm gonna put this in a B tier. High ticket, high margin, and a lot of recurring revenue. Roofing, a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. I'm gonna give roofing a C tier. Now here's the reason why. Margins are incredible, it's easy to get new clients, very, very high ticket service. The issue is you fix their roof and you're not gonna see that client again for 20 years. So yes, the lifetime value is big, but the issue is you're not gonna have recurring revenue. You're gonna have to fight every single month from zero. So that's why I'm gonna give it a C tier. Landscaping, I'm gonna give a D tier. And the reason I'm gonna give it a D tier is because super low barrier to entry. Anybody can get into it. Now there are big players like TruGreen who have dialed in the space. And the reason that they have been able to is because there's recurring revenue and the lifetime value is almost infinite so long as they have the client. So very few cases is it an S tier, but 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be a D tier. Garage door industry, in my opinion, right now is an S tier. There's a guy, Tommy Mello, Day One Garage Door. They're in valuation terms, a multi-billion-dollar company, and they're roughly 15, 20 years old. So this is a major industry where there's high ticket, recurring revenue. It's high urgency, meaning the client needs it fixed today. It's a growing industry and it's becoming more competitive because of Tommy, but I would give that an S tier. Solar panel is an F tier. You hear about a lot of companies going out of business, filing bankruptcy. I was actually in solar for a little bit. And the reason it's not a great industry is because they were so reliant on tax credits, meaning the client would get like a 25% discount from the jump, and they were solely reliant on getting those tax credits. And for that reason, I'm gonna give them an F. So pool service and repair, I'm gonna give it an A tier. And the reason it's an A tier is because you have two aspects to it. You have high complexity, because you're dealing with automation, heaters, plumbing, electrical, and at the same time, you have recurring revenue with the weekly service. Now, the reason it's not an S tier is because it's very segmented. There's a lot of chuck and trucks out there, which is why it's a good opportunity. Maybe not S, but it is A. Great industry, but definitely are competing with small players.